Hi, I hope I can help you out a little bit with this one. We're into functions now, so we should always be looking how to use functions to create simplicity and elegance in our code and to make sure it's well organized. So right now we've got a turn right function, which we've just composed by doing two turn lefts. Let's see if this one turn right, so should be turn once, twice. Should be two times, shouldn't it? Yeah. Turn. Let's just see what he does. Make sure that got that right. I guess it's got to be three times because he turns backwards all the way, doesn't he? Silly Reeborg. Okay, so we've got our turn right, turn left. Now, if we look at the world info, it says that we want to pick some strawberries, blah, 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 blah. What do you need to know? Define a pick two berries function that picks up two berries, okay, and puts them on the ground. So these are the berries we got to pick, and this is where we've got to put them, and our function is going to be pick two berries. You don't necessarily have to use the same naming, but I will for other reason and simplicity. So we're going to define our pick two berries function, and let's look at what we need to do to actually pick up the two berries and then place them where we need to place them. Okay. First off, we are going to just move our guy and get him facing forward. Oops. Don't have anything in there yet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move our guy and get him to here. And then from this point forward, we'll create a function that turns, grabs the berries, comes back, and then deposits them and faces up again so that we can do the same. So, we can sort of do the same thing every time because we got to get them facing the right way. So our pick two berries is going to be take, take. Okay, then we got to turn around and move two steps. So it's going to be take, okay, and then move, get to the next one, and take, get to the next one, and then move, move. Okay, now let's just see where that gets us. All right, so start our program out. We'll move them, and then we will run the two berries function. We'll see what happens here. Move, move. Okay, let's just see what we got so far. We're definitely not all the way done here, but we'll see what we got here. Oh, prick two berries. That's what we want there. Okay, so let's give it a run. So he moved, no object found here. Okay, now here's the mistake. We moved him, but he was still facing up. So we've got to get him facing the right direction there too. So if he needs to turn left, so let's get a turn left in there. Okay, then we'll run the two. All right. A lot of this is sort of trial and error. No object found here. So in our berries function, we also have to move to get them on top of the first berry. There we go. So this is debugging and troubleshooting, right? So move, turn, then he's going to take, and then he hit a fence because we tried to move him one too many times. What did we forget to do? And by we, I mean me. I turn him around. Okay, so we move, take, and that puts us right here. Now we got to turn around and then move, move, put. Okay, so now we've got to turn around. Oh, we don't have a turn around function. Well, we can create one pretty easily. Anytime that we're turning around and going the opposite direction, let's just call it turn around. I guess we're using snake case here. Maybe I'll keep convention. So if we're turning around, that's a pretty easy function. If we're facing one way and we turn right twice or left, I'll just turn left because it's easier, it takes less time. Turn left. Then we got a turn around function. Okay, so we're there. We grab our two berries, and then we need to turn around. So move, take, puts us at the wall. Now we're going to run a turn around that we just created. And you could have done this without a function. You could have just put two turn lefts down here. But I always like to create functions because, if you're going to repeat your code in a lot of places, it's just easier to have a function. Okay, so we've turned around. Then we need to go 1, 2. So we need to move twice, and then we need to put twice, right? So that's put. And then the last thing we want to do is we want to make sure we're facing up again. So we'll do that outside of the function. All right, let's see what we've got so far. Take, turn, put, perfect. Okay, so now, after pick 2 berries, we're facing to the right, so we've got to turn left. Alright. Okay, so turning left puts us facing up again, so then let's move. Okay, and then we got to turn right. Okay, so what I did there was face up, move to here, turn right, and then as soon as we're turning right, then we can just run the pick 2 berries function again. Because pick 2 berries will move, take, turn around, move, put. Okay, so this should get us past the second row. Okay, take, turn around, put, turn, take, turn around, put. Good. So now basically we're into a we're in a bit of a rhythm here. We have to turn left. Okay, then we've got to move. Then we've got to turn left again. Then we've got to pick 2 berries again. So every time we're writing our function as pick 2 berries, we're saving, copying and pasting all that code. So you can see how, if we had to do it 3 or, in this case, 4 times, how much effort it would take. All right, I'm not going to run this yet. I'm just going to go, I'm assuming that's going to work properly. We're going to get here. So we're going to be facing to the right. So we need to turn left. Then we need to move to get us up to the last line. Then we need to turn right. Face the last row of berries. Then we've got to pick 2 berries. Then that'll get us facing to the left again. So we've got to turn right. And then we should be at the end. So all we have to do is move and done. Let's have a look. Row 2 comes back. Faces up. Oh, faced the wrong way. Good thing we tested. Okay, so after number 2, boop, he is facing left. Why did we turn him left? Got to turn him right. By the way, if you ever want to kind of speed this process up at the top, I believe you can just do speed and then put 0, I think, and it just it speeds him up significantly. It's either 0 or 10, I can't remember. Speed is not defined. Which one was it? Reeborg keyboard. It's got to be in here somewhere. Special objects. iPhone. I know there's a way to make this go faster. Oh, there. It's the think, not speed. Think, and then put 0 because we don't want him to think for a long time. Let's see if that works. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and I just needed to move him 1 more at the end. So you see how quickly he went now? Because he didn't have to think about it. All right, so if you get near the end of your program, you just want to test to make sure it's working. Boom. Okay, so the most important part of that was defining your pick 2 berries. Now, if it's not working and you're getting errors, one thing that you always have to check is, do you have that colon at the end? Because if you don't have that colon, it's going to cause a problem. Also, you have to check your indentation and make sure that things that belong to this function are all indented under it. So, hope that helps you.